M.Ravens, how are we all? You will see I have a helper. Now, I'm really sorry. We've just realised he looks a little bit ghost-like. It's because we bleached his hair. We bleached his hair.
I am now the blonde bombsite.
He's now the blonde bombsite. You're going to have to speak up or they won't hear you.
All right. I'm now the blonde bombsite.
That's better. Oh, and we got an invading kitty bubble. Hello, kitty bubble. Anyway, should we start this again properly? Welcome, Ravens. I hope you are well and that January is still treating you wonderfully. I will stop waving this pen around because it looks like a weapon. And yes, we have had a colour change. We are now, if anyone's interested, this is the crazy colour lime green, lime twist. It's more green here than it is in real life. It's a little bit more neon. And yes, I have matching lights. Get excited.
We're all colour coordinated.
We're colour coordinated, yes. Anyway, we are here today. Let's just get on into the video or it's just going to end up into a waffle. You know what I'm like. Welcome everybody. Thank you if you are already a subscriber. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you, because I know that some of you have come over from Jane Wilkes' channel, from her unboxing video. So yes, if you don't know who I am, it was me who sent all the stuff. So glad you liked it, Jane. Yeah, so we have, or I have, and Griffin kind of has been, if you've not been around on my channel very long, we have been on a kind of no new buy clothing for 2021. My challenge this year, as you're probably aware, is no new makeup unless it's essentials.
Same for me.
Which is good because my foundation is running out, but no palettes. I'm buying no more palettes. I am going to do a palette video of what's left after the aftermath of getting rid of a load. But I got sucked in, didn't I, by the Killstar clearance plus 40% off sale if you bought more than 4 items. So, in my being able to buy clothes in 2022, I have purchased a handmade dress off Etsy, I have purchased a Mary Wyatt dress, and I have purchased a few staples from Yours Clothing, this dress being one of them, but I'm not doing that today. We are doing, Jesus, this lot. So this turned up yesterday morning. I'm filming this probably, well, obviously I'm filming it before you see it because we don't live stream. But this is going out, this is being filmed a couple of weeks before it's going up. So, between us, I've got all the figures, everything we've purchased, how much it should have been, the savings we made, and I'm kind of being very careful this year with making sure that things I buy are not overly expensive for what they are. So, waiting for my Mary Wyatt and my Caitlin's Closet review, I know they're good quality, I know they're going to last, they're not fast fashion, as Killstar seems to have become. But what I also want to talk about in this video is the horrendous differences in what Killstar do, their quality and, you know, their pricing, because it has gone up something crazy. So, in our New Year emails, I got one saying, as probably most of you did if you are a Killstar VIP, you know, if you buy 4 items in the clearance or more, you will get an additional 40% off. Which, when you look at some of the items, it's, yeah, not my thing. There was a lot of graphic tops, which I'm not into, although I will admit there is one in here. But there was a few items I had looked at during last year and thought, oh, that's really nice. That would be quite a good one for me. But I wasn't going to buy it, and I certainly wasn't going to pay full price. So we haven't unboxed this. You've just seen me open it. We're going to literally take it all out, have a look, first impressions, and then after each item, you'll see us try it on, whoever it will be, because there are some items here for the Griffin and some items for myself. So I'm just going to delve into this bag, and the first off I see is this one. And this is, as it says on the packaging, the boring scarf. Now, Griffin, this is for him, so I'm going to let him open it in a second and give his first impressions. He likes to wear scarves. I don't particularly. We go to British Wrestling, so he has a Progress Wrestling one. And I thought he needed to switch things up a bit, so we purchased this one. So off you go, open it up.
I'm going in, chaps.
Going in.
I could be some time.
Now this originally cost, while he's opening the bag, if we paid full price, and I will go through some quick maths at the end, but I'll go through each item as we do it. So this is the boring scarf. It was originally $17.99. It was reduced in clearance to $12.99. And with our additional discount, we paid $7.79. So less than £8 for an £18 scarf. So well over 50% off on this. And I'll go into the maths later and I'll tell you what we worked out. So how are you feeling about that?
I love it. First off, I really like the length. That is a very
long scarf. It didn't look that long on the pictures.
That's going to be brilliant wearing it out when it's cold.
It's completely out of view at camera.
Sorry. So and as you see at the bottom, I've got some wonderful hellfire going on. And you can't see, but it actually says the actual wording on this is "Hell it was boring."
Excellent. That's why you came back to me, because I'm
Yeah.
far more entertaining.
Yeah, that's it. But no, I really like this, and it's got a little kind of like rubber Killstar logo at the bottom there. Quite like that. That weights it somewhat. I think this is quite good. Let me just try it out.
We can just try this one out here. We don't need to
That's
do a separate try out for this
I
one.
could wrap that round twice, I think. Hang on.
Could I hang you up with it?
Possibly. That's going to be brilliant. Cold January. We're going to a wrestling show next week. This could well be used when standing in the queue.
And you wear a lot more colour than me, so you wearing a red and black scarf is
well,
the
red is
really long.
The red is really lovely. It's
like
really,
a blood red, isn't it?
Yeah, it's showing up a little bit kind of like lighter
bit
on
more
the camera.
orangey on camera, but it's actually quite a blood red.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I think that's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
So $17.99. You eventually paid $7.79. Are you happy with that purchase?
Pring.
Would you have been happy paying $17.99? And be honest.
I probably would have been, but it would have been expensive for anything over a tenner for a scarf sometimes for me. I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I'd balk at it. But
you say you're a cheapskate unless it's got 6 strings you can play it, or it's New Rocks.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it's Marvel. That's the other one. But yeah, overall, I think was it $7.99?
$17.99, and we paid eventually after clearance and reduction $7.79.
Oh, for $7.79, it's an absolute bargain. But for $17, the quality is there. Now, it's a really good one. Would I have bought it for $17? Possibly. But it's made that little bit more interesting for the fact
it's double thickness as well, isn't it? So it's actually knitted and then folded over, and then it seems to be quite well. The tassels are well attached there. I'll just show you, they're actually stitched on, rather than kind of those ones that are loose and then knotted. So
I think yes, it definitely gets the thumbs up from the Griffin.
It's got a Griffin thumbs up.
Yeah, not 2,
awesome. just
the one at the moment. And you may get a 2 later. I don't know, or you may get the. But no, this is good. I like this. First out of the box, and we're out of the bag.
Out of the bag.
Out of the bag.
Cool. Shall we see what's next then? Shall we see what's next?
I'll leave it on for the moment.
Because you will. Right. So this is. Just going to mark it on my book so as I know which one I'm looking at. She says you can get a pen to work. Because that always helps, doesn't it? Having a pen that works. Never mind. We'll get there. So this is the Spellman long sleeved top. It's better be plus size. Yes, it's a 4XL. Now, I may or may not have gained weight in the pandemic. I have explained several times I have a sit-down job and I've been busy doing horrendous hours. So I
can comply with that one.
You know, because you've been texting me at 8 o'clock at night going, are you coming home from work yet, love?
Yeah.
So I have found, I do have Killstar stuff that I've had from previous years, and it still fits me. So I'm not worried about whether it's going to fit me or not being a 4XL. I'm more concerned about whether the quality's there at the moment. So this is the Spellman long sleeve top, and ooh, okay, now I'm surprised. First off a surprise. I thought, now this is a long mesh top with this really cool, as you know, I love a long collar.
Don't we all?
I like collars. This has fabric. I thought from the picture it was faux leather. I didn't read what it was made out of because I'm useless. But it is this mesh top. It looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any problems. It's very stretchy, so I have no issues. Ooh.
Stretchier than Mr. Fantastic.
Now, it stretches very well that way. Doesn't seem to have much stretch that way. So this may not fit my arms, which for a mesh top, I would be very surprised because I do have mesh tops and they fit perfectly. It has a little button at the back, these little hook button things. Actually securely stitched, which I'm pleased about because sometimes they're not and I have to go around and redo them all. But yeah, it's nothing exciting. It's a plain mesh top, and I've bought this to go under. I've got a couple of work dresses that are kind of short sleeved and quite low v-neck, and I want, just in the winter, just have something to cover my chest a bit when I'm in the office. Plus the collar always makes something look really professional. So that was the reason behind this purchase. I had seen it on the Killstar website when it came out, and it was one of those, if it's still about and it goes in the sale, I'll think about it. However, it went down from its original price of $24.99. It went down to $11.98 in the sale, and I paid $10.79. So £11 for a mesh top. It feels like it's going to be long enough to tuck in, because if I wear tops under my dresses, I'll tuck them into my tights so as I don't get a ridge. Yeah, I think as long as the arms fit, that will be okay. We'll give it a try on and I'll show you what it looks like now. So this is the Spellman top, the mesh one. I have just gone to try it on and it doesn't fit. They have cut the mesh on the wrong bias, so it means it stretches that way really well, lengthways, and widthways hardly at all. So because there's no stretch, and because it is, I don't know if you can see if I hold it upside down, very slightly fitted, I can't even get it over my shoulders. I can't, there's not enough space to get my arms in on the top. So unfortunately, much as it is a very, very nice mesh top, the bias, if you understand about fabrics, the stretch direction is cut the wrong way. So it's a no, and it will be going back. Never mind. So we're back with the next item. We've got 11 to get through in total. So this is, oh, it's another one for you. This is the Fearless sweatshirt in black. It was in men's and women's, and we've got this one. Now, normally the Griffin is a large, because he likes things a little bit looser. He doesn't like things skin tight. Having not been to the gym, and the fact that it's winter and he likes to layer up his clothes, we got this one in an XL. Plus, I don't think they actually had it in a large, did they, by the time we got round to purchasing it? So this one is in the XL. So that one's for you to open. Whilst you do that,
a bit like Christmas.
So this originally was $39.99. It went down in clearance to $29.99, and we paid $17.99. So there were two items that were to the higher end of being nearly £20. This was one of them.
Okay.
It's well wrapped in tissue paper, I'll give you that.
Oh, I can hear more tissue paper.
There's always more tissue paper. And then they expect you to be able to fold it up the same way to return it.
No.
Well, I can.
Oh yeah, you're good at that. Yeah,
Just about.
She's good at folding. Ooh. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the front to start with. I'll look at it and then I'll show you it. Now it's black on black basically, so I don't know how this is going to show on
Oh, it's
camera.
rubbery.
It's rubbery, darling. It's a big skull face. I do like this. Right. Now, I don't know if you
Shall I hold it?
Yeah, you hold it and I'll... Big skull face. I'm not quite sure what it says at the top.
It says on the top, now I have to read this out because I've just been watching an Instagram story by my friend Victoria. I'm going to call her my friend. We talk a lot on Instagram. And it says, life's too short to be afraid. And she said she bought a top that had this written on it from Killstar. And I think it might actually have been this top. And it reminded her of the Robbie Williams song. I don't know what Robbie Williams song she's talking about because I never listened to Robbie Williams. The only one I know is that blooming song that everybody plays that gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
But yeah, just shout out to Victoria if you're watching. Hi! So yeah, it's got life's too short to be boring at the top. It's got...
What does that say? I can't see that.
I haven't got a clue.
I think that's one we work out. It's kind of like heavy metal, black metal.
This is why I don't like black metal writing, because I can never read it. It's got some
Japanese stuff.
Japanese down it. Please, in the comments, if anyone knows what this says or can read it, can they let us know, please? Because there is some at the bottom as well, I think.
Yes.
So is there not? No, it just says Killstar and Killstar in Japanese. But if anyone can read that,
please let us know.
Please let us know what it says. Okay, so that's the front.
Right, and on the back, are you ready for the reveal? Here we go. We got
label.
Another skull, but bigger this time. I really like that.
Well, you wouldn't have bought it if you didn't like it,
yeah, that's. I mean.
So quality-wise, print-wise, what's the print like? Is it rubbery or is it?
It's rubbery.
It's rubbery.
It's rubbery, but it works. It does work for because it's stippled a well effect. So you've got I don't know if you can tell.
So when he's saying stippled, you know if you wash something, it's got rubber print, and you stretch it when it's wet, and it kind of goes in holes. It's already done that. Maybe that's a trick by Killstar to stop your stuff going like that when it's washed, as I found with a lot of my t-shirts. But yeah, it's feels quite well printed.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it washes. We'll give you an update if we get any problems with it.
But no, I really like it. It's something I would wear.
Well, that is the idea of buying clothes you like.
Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I mean, I'm new to this.
Who invited him into this?
I don't know. I don't know who she was.
Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you?
Just get on with it.
All right. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I like it. The back effect is the same but bigger. It's a bigger skull.
What are we thinking size-wise? Because that doesn't put it up against you. Does that look like an XL?
Yeah. It might swamp me a little bit, but you know, I can probably, if it's cold, I'll probably put another like jumper or something under it. So
when he says that, he's the guy that goes round from like September to June wearing like 18 layers, and then in kind of the months in between July and August, he might go down to 12.
Not quite that many, but yeah, she doth exaggerate. But yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Okay, so you go and try it on then?
We're going to try that on.
And here we go.
Right, this is the Fearless top. Like it. Like it a lot. Sleeves are probably a little bit long, but that's not a problem. I always pull them back. Like the design, front and back. Yes, and it fits really well. It's long, but then I'm used to wearing large tops, and this is an XL. So yeah, I like this. This will stay with me. No problem. Get a thumbs up.
So we're back. What are you doing? You look like a guppy. This is why I don't invite you on very often. Stop it. Okay, so this one's mine. This is the Fallen Angels top in black. Again, in a 4XL. I saw this one when it came out. And I saw it in the dress form as well. But the dress wasn't in the sale. And I did decide to get some tops this time round. Rather than... I have a lot of dresses. But I've picked up a couple of... Oh, just before Christmas last year, I picked up a couple of skater skirts that I can wear high-waisted. So I want some kind of more professional tops for work because I end up wearing them with t-shirts or the same blouse every time. So this is the Fallen Angels. So it's quite simple. I'll try and get that out of the way. It has white lace edging around the sleeves and the neck, and it has this moon in here which is embroidered on, which is cool. I can pretty much say this is going back. That is the armhole. That is my arm. And there is absolutely no way that is going to go around me, which is a shame because that means I can't try it on for you. I do know somebody who has this, who said it is very short. So if I just put it up against me, yeah, it comes under, yeah, it will go into a high-waisted skirt. I will, oh, do I risk trying it on? That's just never going to go around my arms.
It's a shame, it's a nice design.
This cost, before I say anything, this cost, which one is it? This is the Fallen Angels. So that's, oh, this one. Got to mark it on my book or I'll get confused. So this originally cost, now this is what might change my mind. Hear me out. This originally cost $22.99. In clearance, it was down to $10.98. And with my discount on top, £6.50. So, does Maxi do her trick of cutting the sleeves off and having it as a cropped vest top that I can wear with a long-sleeved cardigan to work?
For the price?
For the sake of £6.50. There is no way at $22.99 I would have purchased this. For what it is, okay, it's embroidered. Yes, it's got some white lace. It's fairly thin. I don't know if we can see through it. I'll have a look. Well, I can see through it from here. It's, you can pretty much see my backdrop. It's thin. £12, maybe, at a push. No, there's no way this was worth £23. I'm sorry, Killstar, but no. £6.50 swayed it in my direction.
Yeah.
However, I think that will just about go around my neck. I do have quite a large neck. What a disappointment on that.
So is that a...
It's a... It would be going back if definitely, even if I got it at clearance price, it would be going back. £6.50, I will give it a think because I really do like this collar. I quite like the moon. Even if I didn't, I could probably unpick it. But I'm wondering if I cut the sleeves off, would that still go for work with a cardigan?
Could you...
Might get away.
Can I make a suggestion?
You can make a suggestion.
Could you not just slit it and there on it?
No.
No, it wouldn't work.
No, because my arm would hang out through the top and it would be this stupid little cap on top.
All right, okay. Just an idea.
I am wondering if I could cut the lace off and rehem this bit, because this bit is actually quite stretchy. The only bit that isn't stretchy is the cuff.
Ah.
So I may be able to cut the cuff and then rehem it. So as it would basically be a bit shorter, it would end up kind of looking like that. That's possible. It's just such a shame. this is where, if you listen to my podcasts, this is where I have problems with clothing, is because they don't think that, you know, my friend could get her arm in there. She's a size 12. Interesting to see how anybody plus size is getting their arms in there, because unless you don't carry weight in your arms, I can't see how it fits. I will be asking my friend how it fits her. Yeah, I may cut those off and have it just as a little sleeveless moment, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to try it on in case I decide to send it back. Sorry, bit of a at the moment. How does it go? Yeah, one of those. Okay, so that is the, whatever the heck that was, the Fallen Angels top. Okay,
Fallen Angels,
do not get rid of any of the bags in
won't.
case we... Is it that one? It is. It is. I'm going to put that one back in its bag for now. If anything else is going back, that may go back as well. The point is, you've got to think, is it worth it? You know, I didn't pay by PayPal, I don't think, which means... Oh, I may have paid by PayPal. If you pay by PayPal, you can get up to £15 carriage back, as in returns fees. They will pay that for you and then take it off the company. Considering how much it will cost me to send this back, it's probably worth keeping and trying to DIY it somehow. We will see. So we're delving into the next one. And the next one is, oh, another top for me. So this is the Wilding top in black, obviously. I have noticed that Killstar started to do some other colours. Don't know how I feel about that, because I don't wear anything but black most of the time. I do have a blue dress and a red dress that I wore at Christmas. I have a blue dress that was gifted to me for my birthday. But I haven't worn it yet because it's blue. But I will find a reason. Now, it's that hateful fabric again. So this is the Wilding, Wildlings or Wilding? Wildling top.
Wildling.
Again, something more professional for work to go with a skater skirt. It is quite short again, but again, I tuck it in. But it is that hateful, a blooming 90s school fabric. However, that's not what I meant to say, was it? 90s school trouser fabric. That's the one I meant. However, this has a lot of stretch. So this, I can pretty much say, is going to fit me. It's just got a little bit of ruching and three button detail here, and a couple of seams down the front, giving it that kind of fitted look, even though it won't be. Yeah, it'll fit. That'll definitely fit me. Am I happy it's 90s school trouser fabric? No, because I'm fed up with that fabric. If you iron it and you don't iron it inside out with a towel on top, it burns, and then it goes shiny, and it always needs an iron. Great. Which is why I've got rid of some of my other stuff that's been made in it.
Not great.
Not great. So this again was also $23.99 in its original cost. It came down to $10.98 in the sale, and I paid £6.59. So that might sway it in my favour. Nice professional top for work.
I do like that. Yeah, it's a nice design.
Oh, it has a pointless zip. Oh, you've got to love a pointless zip. So it has this big zip down the side, and they are pointless. Because, one, if you're plus size, the chances of being able to hold down this fabric on one side round your boobs and pull it up is non-existent. So you need help. And if you live alone, it doesn't work. And the other reason is, why do you need a zip to get into something that has 8 foot of stretch?
Answers on a postcard, please.
Seriously. I mean, you could get me and you in the stretch in this. Why does it need... Why does it need a zip? Pointless things you are paying for on Killstar products. And this is not the first time. They created a dress. It was the... I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe... because I think little Kirsty, little Simply Spooky said it as well. It's the one that has the burnout velvet with the bats and the roses. I want to call it the Bite Me dress or something like that. I know the leggings were called Bite Me in that fabric. And they put a zip in the side, and it's massive. It's like this wide. Why do you need a pointless zip? You're paying for things you don't need in clothing. Pointless. Anyway, £6.59, bit of a bargain. Again, nice and professional for work. I'm hoping it won't be too chest exposing. It's stretchy. I can pull it up. I'm going to put it under a skirt anyway. But let's go and have a look and I'll try it on. So this is the Welding top. Please excuse my arms. Yeah, I've got it tucked into a little like thick jersey skater skirt. It fits really nicely. It is that 90s fabric. I didn't need the zip. Pointless zip. Yeah, it's nice. The arms I could probably do with another centimetre of stretch, but I'm not too worried. This is going to be really nice as a staple for work. As I said, I've got it tucked in. If I quickly untuck it, you can see how long it is. So it comes down, but it tends to ruck up because I've got a in and out. So it will constantly fold up when I move and annoy me. Other than that, once it's tucked into the skirt, absolutely fine. Definitely staying. Gets a thumbs up. And we're back. So this is I think this is your last clothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the single sole hoodie, and again in an XL. I got this one in an XL because it was quite fitted, which I know you don't like. So while he unwraps, I like them baggy. One, he likes things baggy. It's why he likes me, because I've got a bit of baggage. So this one again was $39.99, its original price, down to $14.99 in the sale, which is interesting because the Fearless sweatshirt was also originally priced at $39.99, but in the sale that was only $29.99. This one was $14.99. So either it wasn't a very good seller or they've discounted it more than once, which is kind of where I get a little bit fed up, bit annoyed with Killstar sales, because some items they will knock, they'll say it's discounted and it's, you know, 25% off clearance, but it's not 25% clearance. The actual, how they calculate what they're going to take off stuff is random. So this was $14.99 in clearance. The Griffin paid a grand total of £8.98. So you have paid less than 25% of its original cost.
Okay.
So keep that in mind when you look at it, that was originally, excuse me, a £40 hoodie.
Right, okay. Looking at it to start with, now I've got some funky tops, and this will definitely go into that classification.
You've got some what tops?
Funky.
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 Funky tops.
Funky tops. By that I mean
I'm sorry.
Alternative.
Would you like me to hold it up for you?
Yeah, yeah. Let's do this.
Let's cover me up for a minute.
Now this it's what would you call this material?
Rayon. It's t-shirt. It's silky t-shirt material. So I'm going to say this is very stretchy. It's rayon.
It is nice. It's lovely. I like it.
Rayon and elastane.
On the sleeves, right at the end, you've got some.
I'm going to have to get closer than that. They're not going to see it. Hold it up, dear. There we go.
There we go.
Mesh detailing.
Mesh
cuffs. I quite like that.
That's quite nice.
I didn't notice that when I picked it up for you.
So yeah, I think this is something I'd probably go out if I was going to a rock night or a gig, and I wanted to be a little bit more alternative than normal, and I can be quite into alternative. Now the interesting thing here is the hood.
So it's a massively oversized
hood,
mesh hood with like a cowl neck.
Yeah, so
this
that's going to come down. That's going to go. Yeah,
it's going to be an interesting fit.
I like it though.
I will say, please leave a happy birthday below. This one, by the time this goes out, it will be a couple of weeks ago. But on Monday gone, so 6 days ago, he turned 60. 60.
I'm sexy for 60.
Happy birthday, you OAB. Now, he does like to wear a funky top. He's not an old 60 by any means.
No.
So, you know, if any of you want to think that this is too young a top or you're too old to wear Killstar, no, you're not. So, that's yours.
Another thing it's just occurred to me. For those that don't know, I play in several bands. This could be a good band top.
But it could be, because you get very hot in bands.
Yeah, but I just like it, you know, for a quick 30-minute set, it would be fine.
Okay, do you want to give it a go then? Try it on, see how it looks?
Shall we try it on? I think we will.
We'll try it on.
Here we have, what was this called?
Single sole.
Single sole top. So, like the fit, really nice and close. Really good. It's definitely one for going out to either rock club or see a band. It has the mesh sleeves that we said earlier. Everyone seems to have really long arms on Killstar stuff. So, you know, I haven't got short arms, so you have to have Mr. Fantastic arms to actually fit properly. But it's not a problem because I tend to pull sleeves back anyway. The only thing I will say is the actual fit, really good, like it. The hood I feel is got a little bit too much material, but you know, I probably wouldn't wear it as a hood. I would probably just leave it in the over the shoulder position. But as you can see there, it's halfway down my back. So it does seem to be a lot of material there. It's not something that I probably would have up. But as I say, if we're going from to a rock club, it's something a bit different. As I said earlier, I could wear it as stage wear. I put a guitar there and it's perfect. Yeah, I really like this. It's a thumbs up.
And we're back. So, now this one I have had my eye on since it came out. It's a dress, and I showed it to the Griffin and went, I know I'm not buying anything, but what do you think of this? And he went, it's a bibbed dress. And I went, yeah, I know, but it's really nice. And he went, it's all right. Which basically means, if you like it, dear, you buy it. I'm not overly fussed. And normally means I'm not going to pay full price for it. So I'll wait till it goes in the sale. Obviously couldn't buy it when it was full price, because I've only just been allowed to buy things. I'm also saying here, I did save up a load of money. I did pay off some credit cards. And this has all come out of money that I've been given for Christmas. So this is kind of all my Christmas presents to myself from other people, if that makes sense. I had 300 quid to spend on clothes, basically, and other bits and pieces, so I did. So this is the Madison skater dress. This was the other expensive item in it, in the haul. So this was $39.99 to begin with. It went down to $29.99 in the sale, in the clearance section. And with my money off, I paid $17.99. So this is on a par with the sculled sweatshirt. And it is this rather beautiful, quite heavy, black velvet dress with, you know me, I love a good Victoriana collar with a bow for work. It looks so cute, very professional, and all I've done is chuck on a dress. So for work, this is going to be great. Is it going to fit me? I think this is going to be very much like the Heather Baby doll, so it's going to be not as stretchy as the burnout fabrics, but I think it's still going to fit. And the other good thing is it's got a zip, so I'm not having to stretch over my head. Ooh, that actually opened quite well for a Killstar dress. And it's a very long, so the waistband, the Empire line is here, and it goes down another 3 or 4 inches past that. And for once, although I really wish, please Killstar, if you ever get to see this video, could you please redesign your goddamn zips? Because these little pippy teardrop things, when you get to my age, and it's not just me, there's people with motor function issues.
I have problems.
And guitar playing or whatever, we can't grip very well. And I have very little strength in my hands. So to actually hold on to one of these and pull it up, especially when the fabric gets tight around the neck or thicker, it can become a problem. So please, 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 Killstar, we love the fact that these little zips can be hidden, and they are tiny, but they're very, very hard to get hold of. Oh, kissy bobble intrusion.
Yeah, it's all right.
So, as I said, I got this in a 4XL. It's going to be another dress that I'm going to have to carefully wash. And also, if you are somebody who likes these types of dresses, word of a hint, buy some spray can Scotch Guard, pop it on here, and even if the velvet runs or the dye runs or you accidentally put it in the wash with something else, this will remain white. It will make sure that the stains come off, and do it before you wear it. So if you get makeup on it, it will come off, all that good stuff.
I like it.
It's a very heavy fabric. It's very much like the Heather Baby Doll fabric, that thicker kind of luxurious, looks expensive fabric, velvet, and it's very black. I mean, that is very pigmented. I'm wearing black, and even in this, we've got daylight bulbs in the office. This is the other part of my filming space, which you would have seen from my tour. So my office is behind my camera, and you'll see here against the blacks that we're wearing, this is black. This is me in a dress.
Blacker than the innermost workings of my soul.
I'm happy with it. I have already seen some loose threads, so I'm going to have to go through and take those off if I keep it. If I don't, I might be nice to the next person and cut them all off for you, because I tend to do that when I send stuff back, and it is on both sides. So again, Killstar, I know you've taken the word luxury out of your branding. We can see why. You know, cut threads, it's ridiculous. But other than that, it's a nice dress. I know it's going to be short, so it's going to be another with leggings style dress. Would I pay £40 for it? I don't know. And the reason I'm saying I don't know is, one, because I do love the dress. Two, I have a lot of dresses like these. Hello, kitty. I have a lot of dresses like these that were cheaper. And I have just purchased a dress that's been handmade in velvet for me, which I will review in a couple of weeks. And that cost me £60, I think, maybe a little bit less. So for something that's been handmade for me that I know fits perfectly and will last me a lifetime, against a £40 fast fashion dress, I don't know how I feel about that £40 price mark. Maybe 35, that's kind of 32 to 35. I would be more comfortable if I had to pay full price. The fact that I've picked it up for £17.99, I will take it. I will take it. As long as it fits, this is staying. Like I said, I have looked at it several times whilst it's been up, and I keep looking at it and going, when I can buy clothes, I'm having that one.
I think Rox is impressed.
And I'm really pleased it was in the sale. So, let's go and try it on. So this is the Madison Dress on. I go on tiptoes, you might just be able to see the edge of it. So my fingers literally are at the end of the skirt. I am finding it could just be where it's been in the packet that the lace is flipping up. Just where it's sewn, I could easily tack that down in the corners and no one would notice. To get it on, the zip was again fiddly. I do need the zip to get it on. But yeah, it's really comfortable. It fits on the arms. It's a really nice dress. It's very warm. It's a very warm dress, I'll give it that. But as you can see, this lace is lifting. So it might just need a little tack down at these 2 points here, just to hold everything in place. Other than that, I love it. This is very much my style. And yeah, it's a thumbs up. Right, after all that, so we're back with the next item. This is a face mask. This hasn't been purchased for COVID reasons. I will let the Griffin explain why he purchased it.
This is actually a bit of stage wear that I'm possibly going to use in one of my bands.
So if he hasn't mentioned for the 18th time, he's in a band, or 9.
Well, 2 at the moment. But it's just a bit of, like, when you come on stage.
If they could at least see it. At least put it on properly, you know, cover all the orifices, you know. It won't be going back, so don't worry, I know that he's trying it up. So this is to go with, he mentioned the other day, I got a free face mask through New Rock back 2020, and it was a skull mouth. And I also picked one up that had a skull mouth on it at Halloween, which I thought would be a bit of fun for him to wear to an event we were going to. But they are human mouths. Now, he has a steampunk cat mask, which comes over the nose and round here. And we wanted some really funky jaws, basically, to go with it. So when he stops pissing about, this has got kind of animal fangs. It's more like venom, to be honest.
All I can say is fangs
carnage
for the memory.
Yeah, but it's definitely got fangs and a tongue, and it's more animal-like than a human mouth. So the idea is we'll fit this to him, and he'll have over the bottom and then his cat mask. I did consider getting the kind of resin actual cat jaws for him, but because the mask is so low, it won't fit and it will look stupid. This, you can fit the over the mask and it will look really good. He might look stupid, but
that's
he always
normal.
does. Love you. Right, so that was original price $4.99. Would you pay $4.99 for it?
Yeah. Anything around a £5, yeah, that's about right, I would say.
So in the clearance sale, it was $1.98.
Whew, bargain.
You paid £1.19.
Cha-ching.
You're happy. We don't need to try that one on. I may get a picture of him and stick it at the end if he puts the mask and everything on and we get it sorted. We'll see how the editing goes. Oh, are we done yet?
I don't know, Mother. Are we?
No, I think I've got 2 tops and a dress left. So this is another top. This is mine. I think you're done.
Am I done? All right.
This I purchased. So this is the Eternally Yours top, again in a 4XL, again for work. I have, one of the very first things I ever bought from Killstar was the Valerian skater dress, which if you've seen any of my London Edge pictures from whenever it was I went, was it September
2019?
2019. It has a beautiful high neck lace collar piece. It has lace cap sleeves and it has a big keyhole here and then just goes into a jersey skater dress. I love it. That is my ultimate going out favourite dress if nothing else is making me feel happy. If I've had a bad day but we're going out for a meal or to meet friends, or I'm going out with the bestie for a couple of drinks, that is the dress I will wear. And I have to be very careful because the bestie has it as well. But we kind of coordinate our suitcases if we're going away for a weekend. It is my favourite dress in the world. It looks nice, it feels nice, and it's washed hundreds of times. Now, this one I bought because it has a very similar neckline. And if I love the dress, hopefully I'm going to love the top. So I'm going to stick the label
Again, I like
inside.
The lacework material. Oh.
Now, you haven't got a very good sense of smell compared to me.
No, you're a bloodhound.
But doesn't that smell like scented candles?
There's definitely some in there, yeah.
It's like fabric conditioner. It's like it's been washed. Oh well. So
surely that's a good thing.
This is very much like the Valerian top dress. It has that same keyhole detail with a high neck. The difference is the Valerian craft, is it Valerian craft dress? Just Valerian, I think, has a corset piece here that you tie up. This is just a plain neck, which has some stretch, I'm pleased to say. It also has, it's kind of a flocked, I don't know if you can tell, it's like a flocked lace.
Yeah.
So it has like, it's like a velvet lace, which is really cool. I didn't realise that. I thought it was just normal lace. So it has like a bizarre texture. It feels a little rubbery. but it's because it's flocked.
Yeah,
lace.
see what you know.
And then the actual base of it, again, I didn't know this was velvet. I thought this was going to be jersey or that kind of school trouser material.
90s school trouser.
But no, it's that same thick velvet that they've used for the Heather baby doll dress.
It's nice. It looks quality.
I'm very impressed. So this technically could be a going out top or a work top. And I love it. I love it. We'll do the sleeve test. I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty big anyway. The sleeves are pretty massive. And again, with a skater skirt or a long skirt for work, or even just going out into town, that's going to be really pretty. So this is the Eternally Yours top. This was originally £25, so £24.99. It was down to £11.98 and I paid £10.79. So £14 off the price. I think that's a bit of a bargain.
I think it is as well.
I think that's a bargain for that top. £10, £11. Got a bit of fluff on it, but that could be from me. A couple literally tiny. Oh no, that's just spare. It wasn't attached. I'll let them off on that. I'm not seeing any.
It looks like a quality piece of work.
It does look quite. It feels. Dare I say, this feels like one of the nicest quality pieces I've ever had from Killstar. Apart from that Heather doll baby, the original Heather doll baby dress. But even that, the ribbons fell off because they didn't attach them properly. That's really nice. I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to try it on. So this is the Eternally Yours top, which I love. As you can see, it's got that lovely keyhole. It has this lace. Yeah, it's really nice. It does make my bust look really big compared to the other one, which I'm not going to complain about. It fits really nicely. I did have to have some help getting it on, but only because I'm so hot in this house today. We accidentally left the heating on overnight and I'm boiling. So I had to have a bit of help just in case, you know, there was a problem. I didn't want to break it to send it back. I can tell you now it won't be going back. I love it. I'll just show you untucked where it comes to. So this is longer than the Wilding top, so I could get away with this on the outside of a skirt. I just don't like the way it kind of gives a ridge, so I will be wearing it tucked in. But I love it. I love the depth of black. I think this is going to be one of my favourite tops in my closet. Absolute massive thumbs up for this one. And we're back. So this is the last kind of wear item I will explain. I haven't got any housewear, it is clothing. The last dress. Now this is the what's this called? Kiss of Death skater dress. Now I don't know how I feel about this one, even though I know I bought it. So this was £34.99 originally, and I wouldn't have entertained it for that amount of money, not at all. It went down in the clearance sale to £16.98 and I paid £14.99. Now again, it is 4XL as the last top was, and it's velvet. The reason I like this dress, it has a V-neck for a change. I don't know many of the Killstar dresses that actually have, certainly in plus size, a V-neck. And it also has this lace trim, which you know I am all about the lace and the velvet. It is an eyelash lace. I don't know if you can see that. It has an eyelash. Probably not because it's curling over. And it also has the same lace. There you go. You can see it better there on the sleeves. So £14.99 for a velvet dress with eyelash lace. This velvet is nowhere near excuse me, the quality of this velvet. You can already see the, dare I say, cheap shine compared to this one. I love the density of a good quality velvet compared to a shiny cheap version, and that's how I know these ones are better quality. And it is literally just a plain skater dress. It doesn't even have lace at the bottom. So this is more of your, what you would term a crushed velvet. Stretch, not a problem. Armholes.
Ooh, dun, 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 dun. Problem.
Exactly the same issue as the Eternally Yours top. Is it Eternally? No. Fallen Angels top, the one with the white lace. However, £10, £14, is it worth keeping to take the lace off? Because this,
the rest of it
would stretch. I feel like there is stretch in the arm and the lace is stopping it being more stretchy. But I know that's not going to go round me. So, £15. Again, dodgy armholes. So I'm not going to be able to try it on. Is it worth keeping for a plain black velvet dress? I'm not sure. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to try this one on for you. Yeah.
Decision to be made later.
Decision to be made later. I will let you know. So the last item, just put on the floor, sorry, is this one, which is not me one little bit. However, I have purchased in the past to Killstar graphic tees as pyjamas, and I want this one as a sleep top. So this is the Dare to Die tunic. This was £30. 30. £29.99 in its original cost. Went down to £14.98 in clearance, reduced to £8.99. Now £8.99 for a graphic t-shirt that I'm going to wear to bed is a bit of a bargain. This is also only in a 3XL. One, because the 4XL was sold out, and two, because their tunics and everything are massive, and I know that's going to fit me. I've got 3XL t-shirts in graphic prints that I wear coming out of the shower, stick one on, slob around the house, go to bed. I don't wear normal pyjamas because I'm always too hot. So I just like things I can throw on, never be seen in dead in outside the house because it's not my style. But I do like this kind of thin t-shirty fabric that Killstar do. I have tried other brands, even the Primark cotton t-shirts that are like £5 each. I think I bought some before I went on my clothing ban. I still have those. They have worn for a year and they are brilliant, but they are too thick for me when I'm at home or when I'm going to bed. So I wanted something that was more like a nightie. So I went with this tunic. So it says too rare to die. And it says too weird to live at the top. So too rare to die at the bottom and too weird to live. I mean, it's me in a t-shirt, let's be honest. Again, I have no clue what's printed on it. I can't even tell from the camera. I think it's meant to be like a Baphomet / devil / something.
On a throne.
On a throne. So I'm going to go with it's a devil. Not something I would wear. I'm not into big Baphomet prints or devil prints or anything like that. I don't wear prints at all. I have just bought a dress that has a graphic print on it, but it's black on black. So that's for another video. I will explain all. But yeah, 3XL to sleep in. Obviously, I will try it. Sorry, did I need to smack you in the face?
No, you're
Damn,
right.
I'll try harder next time. Obviously, I will try it on with a bra, but normally I wouldn't bother because it's sleepwear. But for, what did I say it was? 30 quid, I would never buy this.
No.
I don't think the price that Killstar sell. I mean, they're not even thick. They're not even thick material. I mean, you can see the glow here of my lights through it. You know, it's not the best material in the world. I do find they wash nicely when I wear them and I get hot in bed, and I'm probably going through, what, 3 t-shirts a week because I do get so hot when I bother wearing them. So I do find that they wash nicely. The prints don't always last. I think that silver print one is the one that's lasted the best. Yeah. Some of them have already gone in the bin. But for a sleep top, for £9, yeah. If I went to buy a t-shirt style sleep top like this in somewhere like Yours Clothing, I'd be looking at the £22 to £25 mark. Again, I wouldn't pay that either, so that's why I don't own any. But for something that was in the sale for £9, yeah, I'll go and try it on. Last but not least, this is the tunic top. Again, I'm just going to use this for sleeping in. It has good space in the arms. In fact, it's basically armhole-less. It comes right down. And the same on this side, which for me, somebody who gets really hot at night, it's great. Lengthwise, it covers what it needs to sleep in, let's put it that way. And yeah, a 3XL is fine. Probably would have preferred a 4X, just to give me that extra bit of space. But no, this is absolutely fine. So yeah, this one will be staying as well. Whew, that was a bit much, wasn't it? Right, so in summary, we purchased, I'm going to try and do this quite quickly, but I want to just explain to you why we bought so much and how much we've actually saved in buying it. So we got the Demon face mask, which was for the Griffin, the single sole hoodie, which was the one with the mesh top, the Fearless sweatshirt, which was the one with the skull back and front, and the boring scarf. Oh, excuse me. Who said you could give me the hiccups?
I didn't.
Sorry about that. So the boring scarf, which is the red one, which is, what was it? Hell was boring, something like that. So for all those items, I've added it all up. He would have paid full price £97.96, so nearly £100 for 2 t-shirts, a scarf, and a face mask.
I wouldn't have. Let's
just think about that for a minute. 2 tops, a scarf, and a face mask for £100.
That's
not on your Nelly.
No.
So in clearance prices, they were $59.95. So £60 in clearance. You actually paid, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm stealing myself.
£35.96.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
So for those 4 items, you paid less than one of the tops on its own, full price.
Yeah.
So you got a buy one, get one free and 2 extra gifts.
Yeah.
Not bad going, which is not bad at all, really. So if you average that out, that's what? £15 a top, £5 for a scarf and 96p for a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a lot at all. In mine, so I had the Wilding top, which was that 90s fabric one. The Fallen Angels crop top, which is the one with the white edging. The red dye tunic, which is the one I've just tried on. The Kiss of Death skater skirt, which was just the plain velvet with the lace. The Eternally Yours keyhole top, which I love. Yes, really like that one. The Madison skater dress. And the Spellman long sleeve top, which was the mesh one, right back at the beginning. If I'd purchased all those items brand new, it would have cost me, you sat down, £201.93.
Oh my word.
Oh, you dramatic queen.
Yes.
In clearance, it would have cost me £107.80, which is still reasonable. I would say reasonable for 2 dresses and 5 tops, or 2 dresses, 4 tops and a tunic. £107 is reasonable. With the extra sale discount, I actually paid £76.64, which is pretty damn good for 4 tops, a tunic and 2 dresses.
That gets a thumbs up.
But I also had a £20 voucher from back when, I can't remember what happened, but I ended up with a Killstar £20 credit, which they said I could use like a voucher. So whereas with the 40% off, you can't normally use any further discounts, so you can't use your VIP rewards, I could use this one as it was a voucher. So I paid £56.64. Which I will take.
Yeah.
£55 for 2 dresses, a tunic and 4 tops is pretty good. Whether I'm keeping the Kiss of Death dress and the Fallen Angels top, I'm not sure about. I'm still not sure. I will let you know. But all in all, the grand totals are £304.98 for everything of Killstar's cost, which is ridiculous. I'm sorry. There's 11 items and £305 for 11 items is ridiculous.
I could have bought a decent guitar with that.
Yeah, basically. Could have bought a guitar for that amount. I could have bought 2 pairs of New Rocks for that amount.
Yeah.
In clearance, it cost £167.80. And obviously it's all in sterling. Sorry for anyone who's away. In a different country. That's what I meant, not away.
They're away.
It's been a long video. Leave me alone.
Away with the fairies.
And we paid between us £112.59 minus our voucher. So £92.59, of which you gave me 40 quid because you owed me a little bit anyway and paid for your items. So mine cost me about 50 quid. So I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
Our overall saving from original Killstar prices to what we paid for waiting for... Well, I didn't even know they were going to do this offer. So buy 4 or more items, get 40% off on total. We paid... or got a full discount of £192.30 on our bill, which was a total of 63% off.
She did the maths.
I did the maths. All of it. It's all there. All the maths. I did them. And if anyone's interested, this is the planner from Simply Spooky, which I love. It's my YouTube planner. It's got everything in it.
Really
and
good.
some extra stickers as well that I purchased from her. So it's really cool. Feels nice too. So go and get yourself one. I think there's a digital version as well if you're more of an online planner. But I like to be able to do colours and maths and stuff. And scribble. So yeah, a 63% saving on original prices.
Cat's back.
Now, if I'm honest, for what we purchased, the fact that it's alternative clothing, the fact that some of those pieces are very, very good quality velvet compared to some items that we've seen in this haul, I would say even without the voucher, so the £112 for everything is pretty good, especially when you're looking at plus size, where I don't care who you are or where you come from, somewhere along the line we are getting taxed for basically being larger than everybody else. It's not fair, but it happens. You know, you can go and buy a plain black t-shirt in Primark and spend £3 on it or £5 on it, and you can go and buy fast fashion in ASOS for a plain black t-shirt and pay £8 or £9 for it. You can go and buy Yours Clothing plain black t-shirt, and because you're bigger, you're paying £20 for the same item. A couple of quid here and there, I can understand. We take up more fabric. If it's got an expensive lace on it, we probably need a couple more inches, which all adds into the cost. But you're still only cutting the same pattern, you're sewing the same pattern. It's not like they're adding length on their dresses. So yeah, for what we paid on clearance, I am very, very happy with the haul. I will think about the couple of bits I'm not sure about, whether they're worth keeping, whether they're worth passing on. And yeah, full price, no, I don't think there's anything there that I would have paid full price for. What about you?
Same here. I mean, I'm very happy with my haul, but then I'm not very fussy. So
we know, dear. That's why you go out with me. Yes.
I'm not saying anything to that. Anyway, no. I don't think I would have paid full price for anything. I'm very happy with it though. I'm going to be trying it on, and
well, you've already tried it on. What are you on about?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
you mean with outfits and styling and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
So, but yeah, I like what I got, but I wouldn't have paid it. I don't think full price for it.
I don't think there's anything there that's worth £40 out of those two items. Not at all.
No, that
maybe 20.
The hood, the original hoodie, the one with the skull on it. I would have paid probably more for that one, but yeah,
not £40.
Not £40. No.
So there you go. That's our Killstar haul. Thank you for sticking with us for so long. Hope it's been okay. Thank you for having the Griffin on as usual, and the random kitty bobble invasion. Yeah, let's see. I might do an update on quality and how it wears in a couple of months and see how we get on. There are bits I know I'm going to love. There are bits that, like I said, I'm not sure about whether I'm even going to keep them. So we are going to leave the video there. Thank you ever so much for being with us. Sounds like the cat's just knocked something over, so we need to go and investigate anyway. As always, subscribe, leave any comments down below. Let me know what you think of the items, whether you keep them, whether you wouldn't keep them. What do you think of Killstar at the moment? You know, are you having the same issues? What's happened with their price hike? We do know that they've been taken over, so they used to be a very small brand. Now they're a conglomerate, which is why they've taken luxury out of their name, and they're just another alternative fast fashion brand. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy at the moment. Maybe after a bit of wear and tear I won't be, but let me know if you've managed to pick anything up in the clearance sale. Let me know what bargains you got. What was your biggest bargain? I think for me, my biggest bargain has got to be that keyhole top.
Yeah.
Because although, yes, the tunic dress price-wise is probably better, that velvet keyhole top, really good. So yeah, happy with that. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Subscribe. Welcome to all my new subscribers again. Hello. This is the madness that you will get on this channel. And I will see you again next week. I don't know what with, but with something. We will see you next week. So until then, take care. And as always, mwah, just do you.